Please don't forget to subscribe and comment. Thank you for supporting me. The first time I met Edwin, I knew something was off. It wasn't anything he said, just the way his eyes lingered on me a second too long, the way his smile curled at the edges like he knew a secret I didn't. He was my husband's son from his first marriage, a boy I'd only seen in pictures before he arrived at our doorstep, tall and brooding, with his father's sharp jawline but none of his warmth. Leon, my husband, had been overjoyed when Edwin reached out after years of silence. The divorce had been messy, and Edwin had chosen to stay with his mother, cutting ties with Leon completely. But now, at 22, he wanted to reconnect. Or so he said. I tried to be welcoming. I cooked his favorite meals, made sure his room was perfect, asked about his life. But every time I spoke to him, his gaze felt like a touch, slow, deliberate, unsettling. He'd watch me as I moved around the kitchen, his eyes tracing the curve of my waist, the way my hair fell over my shoulder. And when Leon wasn't looking, his smiles were different, private, knowing, as if we shared something illicit. At first, I told myself I was imagining it. Maybe he was just awkward, and used to having a stepmother so close in age. I was only 34, after all, just 12 years older than him. But then the comments started, small, seemingly innocent things that sent a chill down my spine. You're too beautiful to be stuck with an old man like my dad. I bet he doesn't appreciate you the way he should. I laughed them off, brushing his words away like crumbs from the table, but my skin prickled with unease. Leon, oblivious, only saw a son trying to bond. He encouraged Edwin to spend time with me, to help me around the house, to drive me to the store when he was busy. And then, one evening, Leon left for a business trip. You'll be okay alone with me, won't you? Edwin murmured as we stood in the doorway, watching Leon's car disappear down the street. His voice was light, teasing, but his eyes were dark, intense. I forced a smile. Of course. That night, I locked my bedroom door. I told myself it was just a precaution. But at 2 a.m., the handle turned, slowly, quietly, and then stopped when it met resistance. My breath caught. I lay perfectly still, listening to the silence, praying I was wrong. Then, a whisper through the wood. I know you're awake. The next morning, Edwin acted like nothing had happened. He made coffee, humming to himself, shooting me that same knowing smile over the rim of his mug. I avoided his eyes, my hands trembling as I stirred my own drink. Leon called that afternoon, his voice cheerful. Everything good at home? I swallowed hard. Yeah. Everything's fine. But it wasn't. Because Edwin wasn't just looking at me like I was his. He was acting like it, too.